not prepared at all. Let me see. Oops. I'm trying to set this thing up right. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. We should be able to find my other phone. All right, so I'm going to try to set everything up because I'm not ready, not on time at all. Okay. Not at all, child. Who's not prepared. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just start the live. I hope everybody is well. All of your names, those of you that have already purchased a read, your names will be in the description in the exact order as I receive them. If you guys would like to, thank you. Hey sis, thank you. If you guys would like to purchase a mini love read, the 1111 is a how do they feel plus advice. The extended is a more extended spread. That's 2222. The links are in the description. You guys can do it via Cash App as well. So my Cash App is $ Walu Child Readings. Hey sis, give me a second, you guys, to get my other phone because I need it. Yeah, I'm gonna need it for my list rather than using paper. I've been using my notes section of my iPhone, so I'm gonna do that. Let me put in the description or in the chat. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, if you do Cash App, it will be under my name, Chinoa. And it's like my icon is kind of like a pinkish purple color, like my face, and has like a pinkish purple color. So that's how you'll be able to distinguish that, because I think somebody was using the Walu Child at one point, which is interesting. But anywho, Ona, I got your read. Savvy. All right, so I pinned in the chat my Cash App, and just if you guys want to pay via my website, the link is in the description. Okay. All right, y'all, let's get started. I appreciate y'all patience because I was not ready. I was not prepared at all. But yeah. All right, so first on the list is Briana. Sis, I'm assuming you're still on here, so let's start your reading. All right, Holy Spirit, ask for divine protection and covering as I go in. Okay, what is the message? Okay. Let's see then. I'm gonna hit you up later if you're still up. Yeah, we can talk later. I'll hit you up later and we can talk about it. So let's see. What's the energy surrounding this connection, Holy Spirit, that you want Brianna to know? What is it that you want to release to her in regards to this connection? The Four of Swords try to come out. Put it back though. Ace of Cups, the Five of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess, and the last two, you know, I like to keep hidden until the end of the read. Okay, so let's see this. All right. The energy that I get is that it's like rejecting love, not purposely. I feel like it's subconscious. I feel like he knows that you have good intentions. I feel like it's a bit of you're presenting unconditional love, not necessarily romantic love. This to me feels like unconditional love, and it's almost like he's subconsciously rejecting it, and it could be in his conscious mind. What I'm picking up is a rejection, kind of rejecting like depth, like emotional depth, love. Thank you, Namiko. Emotional depth, love, romance, not wanting to really tap into that. That's what I'm getting. But at the same time, I feel like he knows that you mean well. And he, with the High Priestess card, it's kind of like this, kind of being intrigued by you in some instance, but not really knowing what. And knowing there's something here that is significant, but not knowing exactly what it is. Let's see, clarify this. Strictly sexual. So like him, I feel like he's more drawn to the connections that are more surface level based right now. He's not really available, and it could be due to past experiences with past life love, past experiences. And that can also as well, that recognition or that mystique that he's feeling, that vibe he's picking up from you, is like he remembers you, if that makes sense. It's like a sense of familiarity or comfort almost. But yeah, he's rejecting unconditional love, and I feel like it goes deeper. In his mind, it's like, I'm not ready for like deep love. I'm not ready for like real romance, giving my heart to someone for real, for real. But what it is really is unconditional love. Whether he believes he's deserving of it or not, it's something that restricts it. But he's open enough to receive you, but there is a block though. There is like a barrier he's putting up. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So for him, it's like he makes himself available to strictly sexual connections, or connections that he might have like something in common, but nothing deeper than that. Let's see. I noticed signs aligned with you. Yeah, see this right here. If marriage was sacred, I would gladly marry you. So it's like, it's like he believes something about love. It's like it's not something that's easy to come, or it's kind of like, you know how people make themselves subject to not really having faith in love anymore. It's kind of like that. Yeah, I can sense how you're feeling and how you're thinking. Take that as you will. Four of Swords didn't want to come out anyway. Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying your worth and your value, I feel like, is recognized beyond your physical. Like he sees, like, to me, like this red dress can represent like sexual attraction and all of that. Like obviously he sees that you are physically attractive. He recognizes that, but it's much more than that. It's something of value that you hold, that you have to give, you have to offer. I don't know. I feel like you will be in the back of his mind. You will be in the back of his mind for some reason, and I feel like you might provoke some type of like something that sends him to question, to seek clarity about something. That's what I'm getting from this. If not literal like prayer, then just going within, seeking and meditating upon you, because he's attracted to you, but it's something that you bring. And I feel like he's only able to scratch the surface of it, if that makes sense. Because to me, the High Priestess, of course, she knows things. She doesn't share everything that she knows. It's like she's willing to give and share, but you have to be receptive to her. You have to be open to receive, because what she's giving is, it's sacred knowledge, or it's sacred wisdom. It's available to all. It's available to anyone that wants it or needs it. So it's something sacred about you, in a sense. So it's like, it's not everything being given to him all at once, if it makes sense. Like, he's only conceiving you from a certain level, and it's because there's more to uncover, not necessarily because you're just surface level, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Let me know, sis. Okay, thank you, Namiko. Thank you, Savvy. I'll add you guys to the list in a second here. Let's get some guidance. Okay. You have acknowledged God's truth, and it's John 8:32. It says, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Okay. So I would look more into the context of the scripture. Like, I usually look at the scripture before the one that I found and the one after. Or you might want to read the whole verse if you feel led to. But I feel like it's self-explanatory that the truth will be revealed to you. So just really, I feel like, be receptive, like, to just what is what, not trying to force or trying to make sense of anything, but just be present and be in the flow. Like, if you feel led to something, like truly feel led, you feel guided, you feel like that's the direction you're guided to go in, honor that. But other than that, I'm not really getting that there's anything else that you really need to do other than being receptive to the truth. Like, spirit is going to reveal it to you. And one of the things that, like, I remind myself of is, like, when God speaks, it gives you peace, it gives you wisdom, and it gives you understanding, if that makes sense. Okay. Alrighty, sis. I will catch up with you later. That's pretty much what I have for you. So, yeah. You can let me in, fill me in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person on the list, which is Miss Violet. Okay. Miss Violet, you're welcome, sis. I got you. 12:47 is your timestamp, Miss Violet. Let's see. I think yours was a Cash App read. Okay, let's see. What's up with you and your person? What's up, Holy Spirit? Cloud praise energies, love. And I want to go back in. The Knight of Wands, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands. Okay, this person could be kind of avoiding a responsibility here, or stepping up to the plate, in a sense. It's like something that's calling this person to, it's like a level of maturity, or a level of, like, how to explain it? Like, they're being called to, I wouldn't say take responsibility or accountability, not in that sense. It's more so like something that they are being guided to step up to the plate to, like, with, take, step into some type of level of control, not in a manipulative control, but like take hold of the reins, direct, to guide, to lead. Thank you, Spirit, to lead in some sense. And I feel like this person's kind of running from that responsibility of leading in some instance in this connection, because it does require this person to fully, it could be some type of level of maturity that this person just feels like they're not ready for, whether that's a part of the relationship that you guys have. It could be reaching a new level. What's wrong, big mama? reach a new level. With the Ace of Wands, to me, it's like, yeah, Spirit's offering for this person to take some sort of action that requires them to be more, it's the right word that I'm looking for, Spirit. Thank you. It's like leadership. Take control in some instance of where this connection is going, or it's just something that they're being called to with this connection. And they're kind of running from that responsibility a bit. I feel like you may know what this is. It's the energy surrounding this connection, Holy Spirit. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So it's not anything to do with you. I feel like it's more so like what this person feels like they are prepared, equipped for, or feel that they aren't prepared or equipped for, and they're kind of avoiding that responsibility. Let's see. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Retreat. So yeah, maybe this person kind of pulled their energy back in some sense, or you feel like they're being a little bit avoidant, or something shifted a little bit in their energy. And I feel like it's more so of intimidation within themselves rather than it has anything to do with you, but use your intuition. If this person's being disrespectful, you know, you got to move accordingly. Ask Divine Spirit to guide you with how to handle that. But as far as what I'm seeing where the connection is, this is the energy that's coming out. So it could be that you guys are called to kind of pull back just a little bit to recharge your energy, recenter yourselves within yourselves. But yeah, something here, like, it's a responsibility that this person is avoiding. Just picking up the same cards from... Yeah, I feel like this connection is different for them. It is requiring a different them, a new them, a more mature, more responsible, more accountable them. Maybe in past relationships, you know, they may have been used to certain types of connections. Maybe they were very fleeting, because this, to me, this Knight of Wands is showing me that this person may have a past of being unreliable in love and relationships, or a bit of a runner. Okay, because I can sense how you're feeling, how you're thinking. So they know, essentially they know how you feel about them, what you think about the situation. They're not blind, deaf, nor dumb. If marriage was still sacred, I would gladly marry you. So it's not anything that you're doing wrong or that you need to do more of. This is a result of their own personal internal issues, to be honest. Six of Wands, the Three of Cups. Your person may crave certain types of attention. They might be a little, at times, be a bit of a show off, or they might have a tendency to act in their ego and be a bit childish, I should say, rather not childlike, childish. But I'm seeing something like this person is being encouraged to move away from their old ways. And it's like, they really have to sit with this, whether they're really, really ready. Because I feel like the energies in your past readings always show me that this person feels this is a different type of connection. This is a, what's the right word I'm looking for? This is a different type of connection. This is a new cycle, new chapter. This leads to something brand new for them, a whole new world for them, and they're willing and they're open. But something here that called them to really be about that life, or really step up to the plate, scares this person, I feel. So it's really a matter if they're really ready for this. And I feel like there will be some sort of victory or celebration that comes forth, or no one's going to be left with the short end of the stick. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of fiery energy. So this person, I feel like they're very passionate. They get very excited. They get very zealous when they're in love, or when they're in attraction with people. And it gets to a certain point where this person runs. In this instance, I feel like this person's running from actually stepping up to what that means to be in a relationship in some instance. Like, the responsibility of that. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, if you just pay while I'm on the live, you guys, the list won't be updated until I get off of the live. Um, so I'll put everyone's name on the list and then update it so you guys can see it. Let's see if I just gave you an extended reading and I didn't even realize I did give you an extended reading, Violet. Become still so you may hear God. It says, for the life of every living thing is in his hand, and the breath of every human being. That is Job 12:10. So I feel like this situation right now is like kind of like if it's not in something that you have control over. Hardly do we ever have control over other people and things like that, and we shouldn't want to control people, you know what I mean? But I'm picking up this spirit is saying like if it's something that seems like it's not in your hands or it's at a place where it's kind of just like an up in the air type of energy, spirit wants you to be still right now and retreat so that you're able to really hear. You're able to hear what the divine, the most high is saying to you. Divine spirit, creator, whatever you want to call God, the most high, the all that is, speak to you. Because this situation, every living thing, including you, this person and situation, is in the hands of the divine. There's things that we can see and there's things that we can't see. So just making yourself available to hear the divine spirit so you know where you're supposed to place your focus and your energy at this time. So it's kind of like if there's a tendency to kind of cling on and to wonder and what's going on with this person's spirit is kind of, spirit's trying to break that pattern. Okay, spirit's trying to break that pattern. That's what I'm getting from that. All right, sis. That was your reading. I gave you an extended, and yours was simply a how do they feel, but I guess it had to be that way. Okay, thank you, Namiko. I forgot his name in the note, but what I get for looking. It's okay. You're cool. All right, Miss Mahogany. It's your reading. Okay, let me see where we at. Let's see what is going on here between you and your person. The Ten of Wands. Didn't really want to come out reverse nor upright, so I'm just going to kind of take that into consideration. Okay. The Temperance. Okay. Whoa. The Seven of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of already showing the rest of the spread, but that's okay. Whatever. The Chariot. All right, so there's a lot of changes going on in this connection, and I feel like also within you guys separately. So you guys might be, one of you at least I can say I feel like is carrying maybe some heavy energies or some stress, and it's like the transition of that. I feel like spirit wants you both to be a bit more present and in the flow of your lives and just kind of trust in the divine order of things, because you have two angelic forces here that I feel like is guiding and leading the connection and also bringing some type of healing or some type of stability. So if you guys live separate lives where it might be a bit busy and chaotic, you guys got a lot going on. Also as well, some type of healing that you're going through. You're releasing a lot of different energies, clearing and purging yourselves out. That included with whatever the changes the connection is going through. I feel like your spiritual team is kind of wanting you guys to rest. But I do feel like there's some harmony and some balance coming not only within yourselves, but within this connection. It's like a direction of, okay, are we ready for this next chapter? Are we in the same, are we in alignment with one another? Are we headed in the same direction? Really? In the direction where we can prosper together. Because the Chariot card to me, when I see it in love readings at times, I feel like it's two people that may be different, but can we coexist together where we're headed, where we're going? Can we really thrive together? Can we edify one another with the Temperance card as well? And I feel with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like someone is going to get very clear as to what it is that they want and how they feel moving forward. That might be a very key component to all of this, is knowing what it is that you want and knowing what you feel so that you can make that clear-cut decision about moving forward. Where do you want to take things moving forward? But both parties got to be clear on that in order to know if you're able to go in the same direction or go your separate ways. It's kind of that type of feeling. But it doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel negative. I'm not getting a negative vibe from that. It's just getting clear on your intentions. Okay, Holy Spirit. Rejection. Okay. Friendship. So someone could be kind of wondering whether or not they should take things further or should they keep things where they are with this friendship card. Yeah. Whether or not this is something that could lead to further or more than what it is and where it's at right now. The Spirit is saying that if it be or if it is some type of rejection, it's actually protection, because the energy has to be right. The Temperance and the Chariot to me represents alignment. Even the Two of Pentacles to me can represent alignments and adjusting to something. So if things were not in alignment, or this person or you were not in the right space to give or to invest, honor that. Possibly. So there's a lot of considering the possibilities, this person. So it's not about anybody else. It's not about another woman or anything like that. I really feel it's like a mixture of your own separate things that you guys are juggling and dealing with versus also making a decision on where you guys want to take things further. Do you want to move this to the next phase, the next level? To what degree? What are the, what's the intentions? What's the goal? Where's the focus? That's really what this is. And I also feel too that your spiritual team, mainly I'm getting angelic, like an angelic presence here with the Temperance. He has a halo around his head or some type of aura, enlightenment, or just, I feel really what that is, it's acknowledging, it's like being a witness to divine order or guidance. This angel, I feel like, is doing what they're instructed and guided to do in the situation. And I feel like when you're in the flow of that, you're trusting in the divine order of things. Hopefully that makes sense. But you have God, acknowledge God's truth. The scripture included is John 8:32, and it says, you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. So again, I'm getting like making yourself available and present to the flow and the order of things, but also knowing what it is that you want moving forward. That has to be very clear. Both parties have to be clear on what they want. No confusion. And I feel like that confusion or that being kind of caught up in the what ifs and just entertaining too many possibilities of things, it's like that confusion is going to be removed, because I feel like your spiritual team is giving you the clarity as to what it is and which steps to take that are in the highest good of both parties involved. You can do this, you can do that, or you can go about it in this way, or why don't you consider this or consider that. Like, it's going to be easier than maybe what one of you or both of you are making it out to be, if that makes sense. And maybe even outside of your connection, if you have a lot that's on your mind and you're worried about multiple things at once, it's like it's going to give you some clarity to where all these extra ideas and imaginations and the what ifs and all of that, it won't be so overwhelming, because they're going to show you really where to place your focus, if that makes sense. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. All right, much love, sis. That was your reading. And that was the extended. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read, which is Miss Tuni. Yeah, these readings seem to be really long today, and I don't know why. Like, I'm just going with the flow. All right, it's Tuni. Let's see what's going on with you. The guidance, Holy Spirit. What do you want her to know? King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like your person is very focused on whatever foundation they're like putting their energy on at this time. It seems very self oriented. I'm not getting so much like relationship. Protected. You are safe and divinely protected. Passion. Try something you've never done before. So Spirit is saying like this person is focusing on their something with that they got going on with themselves, and it could be surrounding like their stability, making sure that they're good. And Spirit is saying in essence like whatever is transpiring, it's actually protecting you. So I do get like a bit, it's not an energy of, it's not a lot of romantic energy going on, because I feel like Spirit is wanting you to realign your focus towards yourself, because this person, even though you guys are friends and they have their own little, you know, their situation, it seems like they're very focused on just doing them in some instance, and their energy is a little bit holding back, I feel, with this Four of Pentacles. So this person, I feel like, is focusing on their image, or how they appear to other people, or how they will be appeared, or how other people will view them, if that makes sense. So it's like they're protecting themselves as well, I feel. It's something about this person focusing on their reputation. So if this person feels like they're doing anything that is out of alignment, that could potentially cause them some type of drama, backlash, gossip, whatever, they're avoiding that at all costs. And I feel like if this person is withholding their energy from you, or you're not really spending as much time with them, or you're feeling a little bit some type of separative energy, whatever, I don't know if that's even the right word. Spirit is saying this is actually protection for you. You're being divinely protected, and you're being called to put your energy towards new things right now. It's not to say that this person does not care about you, but I feel like they care about themselves more. Mainly, they care about something on a material sense. They don't compare. All I want is you. So whoever this other party is, they don't compare to you. But I feel like this person, they have to move accordingly. Like if they're, you know, with someone, I feel like they gotta honor that, of course, rather than doing the opposite. And I feel like this person doesn't want things to be messy. But they are thinking about themselves mainly. So they don't want you to take this as if they don't care about you. But at the same time, like I said, this is actually your protection. You're being protected from something here. Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so you may have to kind of like pull your energy, step away for a time from this person to avoid some type of conflict. avoid some type of conflict with this person or this situation, or not being caught up in, swept up in the drama, because there's some things that you can't see. I feel like you will gain a better sense of clarity as to what's going on, why things are happening the way that they are. See, whether it be a meetup between the two of you, or just like a conversation, or maybe a short conversation or run-in with this person, there could be some clarity that surrounds this. But for right now, Spirit is saying your energy is being protected. There's a bubble of protection around you, and Spirit wants you to place your focus on some other things, not as a means to distract you, but genuinely putting your focus towards things. Yeah, walk away from illusions and towards truth. And it's Psalms 25:4. It says, show me the right path, Lord, and point out the road for me to follow. Yeah. So you're not getting caught up and swept up in something blindly in the situation, because there may be a lot, like I said, that you do not see. These scattered clouds, something's not all the way clear. And I do feel like Spirit is protecting you, okay, from getting swept up in something around this person, and they're doing their, you know, their diligence to make sure that they're not getting a bad rap or getting caught up in some drama, because they do care about what people think about them. And I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like in a vain sense, but they are a bit selfish as far as like thinking about themselves. But I feel like this person just wants to walk uprightly. Does that make sense? Alright. Alright. So that was your reading, Tuni. Hope that was helpful. You're welcome, Mahogany. I didn't see your read or your notes, your comment. Thank you. Okay. All right, sis. So be well, and I'll talk to you soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Miss Melissa. Actually, Rachael. Sorry, Rachael, and then Melissa. Sorry, Rachael. Let's see what's going on. Rachael needs to know. Holy Spirit, what does Rachael need to know? Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. What the heck? Five of Swords. Okay. And this extra card, you have another ace. Ace of Wands. Okay. Okay, someone here wants to express the truth of how they feel. It's kind of like they know if they do this, this may be something that could initiate either, could initiate a new beginning, or it could initiate or bring in some type of conflict. This person's intentions is not to bring conflict. I feel like this person wants to provide clarity and also to receive clarity. This person is on guard, though. They are... I feel like this person is kind of in a place of mental conflict. They're kind of going back and forth in their mind. They're not all the way sturdy in expressing their truth. I feel like this person knows what their truth is, but they're kind of standing down until they've made up in their mind that it's time to express their truth. Because this person is noting that, you know, there's other people in the picture, of course. So they're noting that they're considering this. Twin flame and longing. So this person may feel like you've sparked something in them. You've sparked, this connection has sparked something deep within them that they kind of yearn. They secretly yearn for this, you know, something here, like these feelings that this person has. I do believe that it's pure with this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. It's pure and it's true, but they recognize that it could bring conflicts due to the circumstances. They do feel this pull. They're longing for something here. I heard longing for the truth as well. Holy Spirit. Okay. This person kind of can feel that you might view them in some type of way that they feel is negative, like a player, or that they might have been playing games with you specifically, like confusing you, causing you confusion, stringing you along or something. It's kind of like they can sense that you feel or you think that way. The Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords. Yeah, so this era, I don't know why I heard era, but this era or this phase, this place right now, or this cycle that you guys have been in of confusion and not knowing what is what between the two of you, how the other one really feels, what's the other one's intentions. I feel like you guys are coming out of that. But it's divine timing on this, because again, with the Five of Swords, this person knows, although they know how they feel and maybe how they want to express it or that they should express it, it's like they are recognizing there's some conflicting circumstances surrounding the situation. So they're not going to act before, you know, that divine timing is there, whenever that will be. The gift of love and light. Luke 8:16. You always get this card. This card came out for you twice last week in two of your separate reads. And it says, no one lights a lamp and then covers it with a bowl or hides it under a bed. A lamp is placed on a stand where its light can be seen by all who enter the house. So again, you're not to dim your light for anybody. Spirit is using you to be some sort of light, some type of, I don't know why I heard revelation, or some type of, kind of to bring conviction and truth. And by being in your truth and honoring yourself and being, I feel like, an example, you're being, it's like in some type of way you're leading by example, but you have to remember to honor yourself and not feel that pressure to water yourself down or to kind of hide away to make someone else feel comfortable or not start up something. Again, this is you honoring your truth and honoring your light in a place of love, in a respect of all parties involved as well, but not from a place where you're placing them in a position of power to where you're dimming your light. If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because that card came out for you last week. I remember distinctively twice. All right. So that is your read, Miss Rachael. Okay. Take care, sis. I appreciate you. Hey, Zeb. All right. Now to Miss Melissa, because I kind of got it confused. But, okay, now we're on Miss Melissa's read. All right, let's see. What's going on with the situation that you're inquiring about? Holy Spirit, what does Melissa need to know? Eventually, we were doing good. Where did it go? Oh, it's Miss Empress. Hold on, she's way over there. Okay, I wanted to make sure that we are connected. Okay, so Miss Empress, she wanted to fly across the table. I usually don't reveal the last two cards until the end of the reading, but the Empress, I feel like, has some very strong significance. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups, the Hangman, the Lovers, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. The first thing that I got, this is just what I'm picking up outside of cards within it. So just spiritually, what I'm picking up, this person, they're not really ready for what this connection, I feel like, the potential, at least what this person perceives the potential this connection to be. This person's not ready for that. This person and you do have a true connection. Was nothing fake about it. I do feel like it was a genuine connection, a vibe that you guys have with the Six of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like this person is, I don't know why I heard chronically. This is weird. Chronically, that doesn't make sense. Chronically aware. Like they're strongly, I'm assuming this is spirit saying that they're very aware of this connection and that there is a real vibe there. And the Empress is that you have the potential to be that person that I'm looking for. With the Lovers and the Empress, to me, that's like the one. The Six of Cups to me is also like a soul recognition, a spiritual connection, exchange as well. The Six of Pentacles, I feel like it's, but can I offer that though? Can I actually give that though? Because the Lovers card also is also about choices. A choice that we have to make within our heart and our soul. And I feel like this person does look at you as someone that is the leader in some sense, or that you have a bit more awareness, or you're a bit more in tune with yourself, more in tune with what's what, whether that's spiritually. This person's aware of this, and they're kind of like looking after, or kind of looking at you in some sense, like looking to you, looking up to you. But I get a strong feeling like this person may not feel like they're ready for what this connection could potentially bring, because it's a strong energy here. Clarify. Holy Spirit. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And then you have denial at the bottom of the deck. That depicts this Hangman card. They're very, very much aware of this. You may awaken something inside of this person. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So them may be feeling like they're not ready, or you know, that they're not equipped for what this connection brings. They may be looking at what they have to offer and give you on a financial level, and they may feel like this is not enough. Who is that? Nova? Adore? Briana, thank you. I see your read thing, your submission. So let's see what else here. So your question was, will you two come together? To me, this does feel like a bit of a pause. Like, I'm not seeing that this person is completely out of the picture. I don't sense that. I just noticed there's 3 sixes here. The Six of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles are all sixes. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, but no, I feel like it's a potential that this person will come back around. Just the seriousness of it, I feel like that really is something to have a little bit of concern as far as like how willing are they to put forth, what's their intentions, and what do they want, how serious are they. Maybe even ask yourself, how serious are you? Like, that clarity needs to be there. But I feel like this person is where they need to be right now within themselves, because it's helping this person realize some things about themselves. They may just be scratching the surface of it, of, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't have enough. Like, that's surface level stuff. But I do feel like more will be revealed to this person, more clarity, more truth, more insight, more revelation. So I don't see this person being out of your life. It's just that, you know, that question of how serious are they? Yeah. So Spirit is encouraging you to pay attention to your intuition and utilize it. Because the angels, God, your angels, they're speaking to you. And they will give you the answers that you seek in regarding this situation with that Lover's card, with that angel standing there. They will give you the guidance that you need. So you have a ask around about you. So this person could be seeking some type of advice or talking to their friends or people close to them to get some type of guidance on what they should do or how to go about this. What's your advice from the Divine Spirit? Release your cares to God. Yeah. It says, Psalms 55:6. It says that I had wings like a dove, then I would fly away and rest. So this is about finding peace in the divine. And the only way that we can truly find rest and peace is to give our cares and our worries, not putting a heavy fixation on what we fear or what's not here and what's seemingly going wrong, because I don't feel like this person is gone. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, that card did say, where is it? I ask around about you, mutual friends. That's interesting. But yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to give this situation to them, not putting too much focus and worry about it, because sometimes we'll look at a present situation and put a lot of heavy focus on something that's just a moment in time or just a phase or a chapter in our book. We'll put too much of an emphasis on it, and then tomorrow or 2 weeks from now, it will be a thing of the past. So don't put too much emphasis on what is right now, if that makes sense. Give yourself some rest and some peace by giving it to divine. Like, I don't know what to do with this, God, you know, whatever the dialogue is between you and the divine, you know, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what you know, how to handle this. I'm stressed. I'm concerned, whatever. Give your cares. Don't hold that in. Don't try to like make it make sense to you and do all this heavy investigation and stressing yourself out. Really, just release it. Yes, sis. So that is your read. It doesn't feel like this person is like out of the picture. I do feel like they will eventually come around, but it's just a matter of, what's their intentions and how serious are they, and putting energy into this. Okay. All right. So that was your reading, Melissa. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Yeah, he does sound a little immature, sis. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he a little immature. Most likely pulled away when his heart started to get a little tapped. All right, Jamillah, you're welcome. Jamillah, where are you at? Hey Jamillah, this is your reading. There was no need to send a link because we're good. We don't have no problem, so we're good. We don't need to send that. But this is your reading. Okay. Alright, so let's tap into your union, your marriage, and I ask for the utmost divine protection to surround this reading. I do find marriage to be sacred, so when I read for you, I want this to be divinely protected. Ask for divine wisdom, divine counsel, Holy Spirit, that I'm allowed to give. What is the guidance? What do you want her to know right now, God, concerning the Strength card in reverse and the Two of Wands? Okay. Seven of Swords. That did want to come out. I feel with the Strength card in reverse, Spirit is saying that I feel like you are very supportive. Almost, it could be taken sometimes like this person might take that support as kind of being a bit overbearing, even if that's not your intentions. And you're not at fault at all. I feel like your person it's like they want the freedom to kind of figure something out for themselves, if that makes sense. Like they're at a place within themselves where they might be transitioning out of what they're used to and comfortable with within themselves, and the potential to actually live life differently or to see life differently. And I feel like it's nothing that anyone can really pressure or do or convince them of. It's something that I feel like they want to give themselves that permission to make that decision. So I feel like their intentions are to keep some of their, their silent, I wouldn't even say battles. It does feel like that though. Like this person, I feel like on their mind, they're very focused on their stability, because I'm noticing these men have red hats, and I'm thinking of the root chakra, their foundation, their stability. That's where their mind is at. And I feel like they want to be able to kind of find that stability mentally, or make those changes that they feel like they need to make on their own, rather than being coerced or being convinced, or you know what I mean. They want to be able to do this for themselves, and their intention is to kind of keep some things for themselves. They want to deal with this on their own. So they may give out some guidance, or some type of, not guidance, some type of indication that this is what I'm dealing with, this is what I'm going through. But it could be very vague, because to me with this, if you look at the numbers of the swords left behind, it's the Two of Swords. So it could be a bit confusing to those on the outside, in comparison to what he has in his mind. He's carrying some type of mental burdens and mental conflict, and he's being very vague about it. But I feel like, again, it goes back to the fact that they feel they need to make these choices or decisions on their own. Let's see how they want to handle their current, their mental health, their path. Like I said, they don't want to be forced into it with that Strength card in reverse. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm being coerced or kind of forced into it, even though you mean well, or others as well, maybe friends or family members or whoever is around them. I'm not getting severe mental health problems, but I send this person peace and healing in the mind and in the heart, that they find that rest and that peace within themselves, that they choose life. Let's see. Life of healing. Put away the computer. Yeah, this person, for one, stress. And you may be stressed as well. Like carrying on a lot with work less. This will help strengthen your relationship. So yeah, it could be literal, and it also can be not so literal, in a sense of work, yes, can put a lot of stress and strain on relationships, definitely focusing too much on finances and all of that. But Spirit is saying, like, working too hard to make something work, sometimes it will strain and kill the relationship, rather than just being in the flow and being genuine with where your heart is at and what you want, rather than, okay, well, if I do more of this, or I should do more of that. It's like it kills the connection, because it's coming from a place of like becoming a chore, right, rather than it is just being in the flow. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So accepting, this is, when I say this, I have to be very careful. It's not saying to just give up and just let things be what they are, but it's like, I'm fighting and I'm meeting this resistance. Let me stop putting so much emphasis on this, putting too much stress and strain on myself and this person. That's what I get by release, not literally just, oh, F it, just I give up. No. And I always say this too, whether you believe in God or not, I'm just speaking from not so much like a God sense, but just the essence of our Creator that created us and knows each and every one of us intricately and just in a way that we can't even fathom. Ask and include. I always encourage people that are in relationships and married, especially, to include God in their marriage. Always. God knows your person better than you do. Who else would know how to handle or to love or to help your person than God? That's one thing. So we got to have a spiritual base to our relationships and our marriages, just as we need, a foundation, you know, of friends, family, and sometimes therapy or whatever, but we can't counsel out the counsel of God. We just can't do that. All right, so let's see what else. Card fell on the floor. Yeah, so sometimes you do get on each other's nerves, but they don't want to be without you. That's one thing. Like, it might be times where, you know, you get on their nerves and they get on your nerves, but they know that they can't be without you. They don't want to. Okay. So it's not that they don't love you or that they don't like you. And I feel like is also very significant. You want your partner to like you. It's one thing to be like, yeah, I love my partner, but I don't like them. I don't really, you know, I can't really stand them. That's a whole nother thing. To actually love your partner, or to actually like your partner is a big thing. So it's, your person still has love for you. They still like you as a person. They're just going through their own trials and tribulations right now. And a part of them wants to be able to, like, handle it on their own without feeling like they're being kind of pushed. So there's a way to support without feeling that restriction. Yeah, this person is Four of Pentacles and the Devil. They are struggling with something. This to me feels like some type of stronghold that this person is carrying and has with the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. There's something here that this person has on them. It's like, it's a burden. It's a stronghold that this person is carrying, and it's hard to release it and let it go. I have to clarify this. I don't want this to get too deep, but I'm going to use my spiritual, the cards I made, just to see, what is this energy? There's something that it's a pattern, or it could be an addiction. It's some type of spiritual stronghold. Maybe you know what it is, but whatever, it's like they have to let it go. Yeah. Yeah. So you have divine counterpart. This is your union, the T. So spirit, I feel like, is going to give you the insight into whatever this is this person is holding on to. You have earth angels, light workers, and shadow workers. So you are, in a sense, you know, you are, how do I explain it? It's like you are this person's divine helper, as their partner, as their marriage partner, but also just as a, you know, your purpose and your calling may be, in some sense, to be and bring light. So you may be called to help and assist this person in some type of way. Not in the way that you think you should do it, but in the way that you're divinely called to. Foxy, come on now. Glass ceiling and move on. There's something that they're holding on to. It could be something that causes a bit of resentment and bitterness that this person is holding on to as well. Something in their past that they need to let go of with that pillar of salt. Glass ceiling could be a mindset too that's kind of limiting and capping them. The glass ceiling to me represents like an illusion of something that keeps us restricted and capped, where we're limited in our thinking. We can't see beyond and above our own limitations or our own circumstances. We have the ability to break through this illusion. Your person, there's something here, and I feel like Spirit's going to reveal it to you. Spirit's going to reveal it to you. Hold on, Foxy. Yeah, I don't really want this to be too long or too much, but I hope this is helping and making sense. What is Jamilah's advice? What is Jamilah's advice? With God, all things are possible. Absolutely. Yes. Matthew 17:20, it says, if you have faith, even as small as a mustard seed, and you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. So this is having unshakable faith, even when the faith, when you're losing faith, or you have a small level of faith due to the circumstances. All you have to have is that small inch of faith in the divine, that whatever this mountain, whatever the problems or the issues are, that they shall move out of your way when you command them to do so, that you have the power to do that. with divine. So the devil being here, like I said, this feels like a stronghold, something here within the connection, causing some type of strain in the connection that this person has to let go of. It may be completely outside of this, and I do believe that it's completely outside of this connection. I feel like it's something that they're dealing with personally within themselves. Has nothing to do with you and your union per se, but it is affecting the union, if that makes sense. All right. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't want that to be too long. Yeah, please seek divine counsel first and foremost, like, especially when it comes to like your marriage. That's gotta have God as a foundation. Has to have spiritual ground and foundation. Ashlee. All right, so thank you so much, Jamillah. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next read. Let's see. All right, Ashlee. Let's see. All right. Ashlee and her person. Ashlee and her person of interest and question. Holy Spirit. That's the divine truth and clarity of what does she need to know about this person. She revealed her heart and their truth. What she needs to know. What does she need to know? What she needs to know. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. 8 of Cups. Okay. So this person knows that, I feel like this person is aware that there's something that needs effort put in or work. It's going to require effort and work. With the Knight of Swords, I don't feel like this person is emotionally available to give to anyone at this time romantically. With the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Cups, it's like they know, they're aware what it takes and what it's required, or that, you know, just simply put, that effort is required, whether it's effort in getting to know a person or effort into even initiating communication or asking someone out or some type of effort. But I feel like this person emotionally is not available to give of that. It seems like this person is trying to find their own way, what makes them happy, period. I don't feel like this person is necessarily looking for love or anything serious. Not to say that they're not open into getting to know people, but in some instances it kind of feels like they're really not. Actually, I don't really see any indications that this person is moving towards love. Rather, their intent is to seek their own happiness, seek fulfillment in some area where they feel like it's lacking. Let's see. Yeah, because I feel like this person's kind of confused about, it's kind of like they might feel a bit of a void within themselves, and they're trying to figure out what is it that's going to really bring them pure fulfillment and joy. So I'm not getting that this person is completely focused on love. Their mind is kind of scattered. It's on a lot of things. This person could be a bit anxious at times, or they might have anxiety. Let's see, what is this energy? Fate. Wait. So if this person is present, there's a reason why this person is present in your life. And Spirit is saying to kind of like not wait in a sense where you're waiting on this person to come around, where you're halting your life, you're not talking to anybody else or whatever the case may be, but just kind of like living life and just allowing things to be, allowing things to unfold, because the timing is not right for something here. It's not saying that there's no hope in here, but the timing's not right. Let's see. So possibly. So I feel like this person does see some sort of possibility between the two of you, whether that's a possibility to get to know you or to get to know you better or some sort of possibility. So if there was someone else in the picture, it would be known. So I don't see this person really dealing with others or dating. It doesn't feel like this person is making dating a part of their priorities. I'm just not seeing that. I don't even really see I don't even see this person like talking to other people like that. Like it's the bare minimum, maybe flirting or something like that, going on dates from time to time or hanging out with people from time to time, but it doesn't feel like this person's really focused on love like that. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So if there's something that this person is doing where it seems like they might be juggling or has somebody else in the picture, I feel like you're going to get the clarity that that's not the case. Like this person may say something, maybe directly or indirectly, or just post something that will indicate that they're not seeing anybody, that they are single, that maybe they're juggling something completely different from what you think they're juggling. What's your advice? Yeah, you know, just for balance and emotional balance and all of that, I wouldn't put too much of an emphasis on like when and how and where and if this is going to happen. Don't stress yourself out because this person's not even in the space to give anything emotionally. So it's kind of just allow divine timing if it's meant for you and this person to progress or to, you know, lay some sort of foundation or further feed whatever is already established, then so be it. But right now it's kind of like Spirit is saying don't put too much of an emphasis on this right now, too much focus or stress surrounding this. Okay, see everything through the eyes of love. 1 Corinthians 13 and 4 through 5. It says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. Okay, so whatever that might mean to you, apply it here. Sit with that. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing from this. Ooh, okay. Two of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Miss Ashley, that was your read. Much love to you. Okay, the chat. Miss Alexis. 7252 is your timestamp. Okay. Let me just make sure that nothing has changed as far as like your person that you're inquiring about. If I can find you. Yeah, okay. All right. Spirit, after divine, this is divine guidance. The Pentacles in reverse or sideways. It's not upright and it's not reverse. It was sideways, so I'm going to consider that. I'm going to leave it here. King of Pentacles, same thing. He tried to come out sideways. What's going on? Nine of Swords, the Star. I'm just going to flip them over. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person's thinking about investing and whether it's like something, if it's a wise investment or is it not. And I feel that there's a regret here, or their intentions is not to make the wrong decision, that they'll regret it. Whether they make a decision to invest or not, they don't want to regret either decision, if that makes sense. Like, whatever decision ultimately that they choose, they want to have a sound mind about it. That's very clear. It's like, because this person, they see themselves as an asset, and anyone that they invest in is also an asset to them. So they're really considering investing, and if I invest, will I live to regret it? If I don't invest, will I live to regret it? That's their thing. Because they do see you as someone that is of high value in their eyes. Like you have something. They feel like you're pure in your intentions. You're very authentic. They feel like you're very transparent in who you are. This person sees that you're very focused. They do see that you're in alignment with yourself, or there's something that you're doing that this person is admiring. And they almost feel like a little bit that you're kind of close to coming out of their reach in a sense, like, or that you're slowly but surely maybe even kind of, yeah, kind of like coming out of their league, like to a point where they're not going to have access to you that they once did, because you're in alignment with yourself. It's like it's like your light or your energy. It's very bright. It's glowing. It's something about it. How do I explain? I'm trying my best to explain this, but I feel it. There could be something that by you staying in this place of alignment within yourself and putting your energy, your best foot forward, your healing, your releasing, the more you do this, it's actually placing you in a position for some type of, maybe a big wish fulfillment or a goal of yours coming into fruition. This person, I feel like, is going to hold back on something that they're thinking about giving. It's kind of like the stubbornness. This person is very stubborn. It's like something has to present itself a certain way to them in order for them to feel safe or to take a leap forward, rather than going by honoring divine timing or Kairos time. Kairos time is like where something is being presented in a way that it may not happen again. So it's kind of like that once in a lifetime vibe, but I wouldn't say that, because if something is meant to come to pass, it will. But I feel like it's like a timing or a spiritual window of time where it's like if you don't act in that time, things may not be in alignment quite like this again. So it's like this person, even with that being presented, they're very stubborn. Like, oh, well, if it's not this way, or if it doesn't feel safe enough for me, or if it doesn't come in this way that I would prefer it to come in, I'm not going to act. And that's stubborn. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking. Move it. See, moving forward. This person's too stiff in their energy. They're too fixed. I don't know what their zodiac sign is, but it's giving me fixed energy, fixed vibes, which blocks this energy. Them not feeling safe and secure within themselves, their own body. They got to have something physical or tangible that proves to them, yeah, this is okay, this is safe for you to do. It restricts them. It really does. Something with their root chakra. They don't feel comfortable. They don't feel confident. So this person may feel safe or confident by watching you, asking your friends about you, rather than directly coming to you or showing you their hand. All right, so yeah, I feel like that's why you're being encouraged to continue to put more energy into yourselves. Not to say that you and this person can't be, you know, in interaction or friends or cool or whatever, but your energy, I feel like Spirit is calling you to put more focus on where your path is heading and leading you. Because this person, they're stubborn. So you have patience as its own reward. And the scripture is 65:11. You crown the year with the bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance. So yeah, there's something that's coming in for you. This is coming in. Some type of blessings are coming in for you. This is confirmation. And I just feel like this person's whole energy, not, you know, to bash this person, but they are not in a place within themselves. They're in a flow. They're kind of like very restricted in their energy, very it's kind of like this person is leading their life in a way that's comfortable to them. They're not moving in like divine order and timing and alignment with themselves. It's like, I hope I'm explaining this right. So it's kind of like they're blocking the flow. They're blocking vibrational alignment, if that makes sense. Like, it has to make physical and logical sense to them. They don't even allow room for supernatural, like, movement. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's making sense. So you don't want this person blocking your momentum too much by waiting or putting too much energy into them. All right. Hopefully that made sense, Miss Alexis. Okay. Let's see. Jennifer, Daisy, Ona, Namiko, Savvy, Briana. Let me let this dog out because she keeps squeaking and it's really getting on my nerves. I had to let the girl out because she's just doing too much. Like, why y'all come in here? Then y'all hear people in the kitchen and then y'all think y'all about to eat. That's how the dogs, you know, that's how they do. Okay, Miss Jennifer. Let's get it. Okay. Jennifer. Her person, his friend. Clarity, divine truth, divine permission to tap into. Jennifer's a connection and what you want her to know. Four of Swords. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay. So, your person is deep in thought and contemplating on whether or not they should walk away. But I feel like this person, they need the confirmation, they need the clarity, that permission to walk away. Whether that's because this person is not getting their needs met, they feel, or they're not emotionally fulfilled. They're not getting something here, whether it's with you or just within themselves. Because I feel like this person is praying for guidance. They're praying. It's like they want direction. They want to make sure that they're moving in the right direction that's going to lead them to what they want or they need. So they're wondering if it's the right thing to move away or walk away, whether that's from this situation or just something going on in their lives where they're not fulfilled. They do feel I do get like there's a sense of sadness or abandonment, but I'm getting overall that this person is seeking some type of guidance, or they're soul searching to figure out, should they walk away and leave something behind in order to find something that is going to fulfill them. Because wherever they're at right now or wherever they were at in the past, it's like they're not happy. They're not happy. And I feel like this person, this is like maybe a person that deals with a lot where they never really felt like they've had peace. They feel like they've always had to fight for something, fight battles, or always having some type of drama, just never really having rest in life. So that's where their heart is, I feel. This person does want to cut through any type of confusion or any type of drama and bring clarity, but they also, as well, when it comes to where they want to be or figuring out where they need to be, they want some type of confirmation, some type of clarity. They want peace, direction. Release. Yeah. So it says a radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So again, like this person is seeking that peace. They're seeking a release from something. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So that can go both ways. where this person, they may have been rejected from certain things in life because that was not for them, that was not of their highest good, or at times where this person rejected you really is your protection, because from the looks of it, this is a person that really lacks peace. I don't feel like this person really knows what it is to have peace in their life, period. So you have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. So if you guys are like in a place where there is a bit of a separation, or you guys don't spend as much time or talk as much or see each other, whatever, I feel like it's for the sake of whatever spirit is helping you with. But if you look at where this person is at, because it's really emphasizing their energy, this person, they got to deal with themselves. They got to figure out where their peace lies. And I feel like they are seeking some type of spiritual refuge. Hopefully that makes sense. That's the energy. That's the word I just heard. Refuge. This person may be trying to get free from another feminine energy, or it's a feminine energy here. In my mind's eye, I seen some, it gave me like vampire, like dark feminine energy. I'm not ready to commit. Your beauty and energy is alluring. Did you put a spell on me? So this person may be used to like toxic feminine energy. I feel like this person does avoid committing to love because being manipulated in the past. So their allure, their drawingness towards you might be a red flag to them, only because I feel like they associate it with some type of trickery. In my mind's eye, like I said, I saw this feminine energy that looked very scary, kind of demonic. Looks like a vampire, some type of dark feminine. Yeah. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Yeah, they have issues, internal issues that they're dealing with. It's a lot of swords. Majority of the cards, out of the 5 cards, they're swords. Or 4 out of the 5 cards are swords. 4 swords, Ace of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. So yeah, this person is dealing with some mental battles. They are confused. I don't feel like this person is going to be able to make any clear, you know, pathways towards you, or path towards making decisions, whatever. This person's energy is caught up in this mental plane of confusion and the lack of peace, and I feel like Spirit wants them to really deal with this so that they can free themselves of this. They do deal, one of the things that they may be releasing and letting go of is mistrust, not trusting people, maybe a point of paranoia. So something with their friendships as well. They may not have a lot of friends, or they may have never really trusted people in the first place. That's something I'm picking up on. So there's a lot going on in this person's mind. They're trying to find peace. This person is dealing with a silent battle. They can't commit themselves to anything or anyone, really, to be honest. And if they are caught up in some type of commitment, they're not happy there. This person feels more of a loner. They feel like they're alone. Even if they are with somebody, they don't feel safe, or they don't feel at home. They don't feel stable. That's what I get from this. Okay. Have faith to walk through new doors. Ecclesiastes 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time for every activity under heaven. So you may be called to a new chapter. It's kind of like something about this connection, at least from what I can see. There's nothing going on really too much here. No new movement, no energy, no new energy being initiated, nothing new being birthed out. And Spirit may be opening a new door for you in your life. So if you're being called to move forward, or you feel like something's at its end, most likely this is a sign for you to move and look forward, not look backwards or be stuck in this energy, because this person's energy is not producing anything. It's very standstill. It's very heavy in a sense. Like this person's in a place where they cannot produce any new energy right now. New beginnings. They have a lot that they need to sort through and to clear out. All right. So best thing that you can do is send this person some love and energy, or pray for them, because they are going through a little something here. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Spirit just wanted you to know where this person is at, period. Okay. Alrighty. So that was your reading, Miss Jennifer. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read. And the next reading is Daisy. Greetings, Miss Daisy. This is your reading. So we're going to see, how does your person feel? How does your person feel? Let's see. Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your guidance and divine guidance. How does Daisy's person in question feel? Ask for permission to tap into their heart. What is their heart that you wish to reveal? This person's heart that you wish to reveal in regards to Daisy. What do you want her to know? The person, what is in this person's heart? Reveal this person's heart to Daisy, Holy Spirit, that we have permission to tap into. Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this person wants to take some sort of action. I feel this action could be, first, I feel like this person knows that there's something here that they are seeing as like a block in a way, or they got to clear something up before they take this action. This action could very well be some type of quick movement, like getting things along, because it seems to me like, okay, I know that there's an opportunity, but there's like the Five of Swords to me is like there's a block from this opportunity moving things along. Could just be like this person is very careful about who they allow in their business. You know, they're very careful about their environment, like the people they have around them. They may be the type of person that likes to keep things to themselves. So their feelings about you, it's not really saying what they feel about you, other than they feel like this passion, or I wouldn't even say passion. I feel like it's more so of an urgency. It's more of a quickened energy, like they're quickened to do something that they feel like is going to move things forward or kind of progress quickly. If only this wasn't here. That's what I feel like this person is feeling, or at least thinking. And this has something to do with like people in their environment, I feel. Who they can trust and who they can't trust. Or just like keeping people out of their business. Keep them on a need to know. That's what I got. Obstacles. Yeah. Obstacles in past life love. So could be like exes or something. Like they want to move silently to avoid like gossip or people in the way of the past. And if it's not like past life lovers and like people in their past, so you have unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So this person could feel a past life connection to you, but they do feel like there's some unresolved obstacles or blockages in the way that could block this progression. They're very aware of this. But Spirit, I feel like you got saying these two cards, I didn't even notice this until now. You got go slow and patience. So yeah, everything will unfold in divine timing. Take time to get to know each other. So there's no need to really rush this as much as maybe this person desires for things to move very quickly or progress, or they feel like maybe you do. They're concerned about some things that they gotta like move through and work on in their environment, or people that they have to X out or get over what these people have done to them, because they're someone that I feel like that wants to keep things sacred and hidden. They don't want everybody in their business. Maybe that was a lesson they learned the hard way in the past or something like that. Focus on your blessings. So you have 2 Corinthians 9 and 11. It says, yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. So Spirit does want you to place more focus on at the present where the blessings are that you have. Sometimes we can get caught up in other things that we want here in the now, that we overlook the blessings that we asked for and prayed for in the past. So knowing that if this situation, whatever this progression is that I feel like you both want, and even if it's just one of you that wants things to progress fast, Spirit is saying, like, it may not be the divine right timing for that, but that does not mean that things cannot progress. So don't get distracted on what is. It seems to be a block. And that could be an advice for both of you if this person was here to take it. I feel like Spirit would say to this person not to get too caught up in what was of yesterday. Kind of allowing it to steal your present joy, if that makes sense. Because it's kind of like a distraction. All right. So that was your reading, Miss Daisy. Hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read, which is Miss Ona. All right, Miss Ona. Let's see what's going on with you. So let me go back to... Okay, yeah, the shipping fees, like when you pay for my website, it automatically adds that because I have jewelry and like my do-rags. So it adds a shipping based off of that because I have to ship them out. So anything that's essentially on my shop is going to add that. I do not know how to work around that. I have not found or figured out a way to not apply it to all items on my shop because it doesn't give me the option to do that. So that's why that's there. All right, so let's see. What is going on with the situation between Ona and her person, Holy Spirit? What's this? 6 of Cups. So there will be some type of coming together. I feel could be on not only just on your mind, but this person's mind. You have the Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like this person is thinking about initiating something with you, surrounding love or romance, even if it's... I feel like this person is going to give you some type of, they're going to give you something. And I'm not getting like necessarily material wise. It feels more like it could be time or energy. They may offer to go somewhere, take you somewhere. You have the 4 of Wands. So it could be like a date or something here that this person is going to initiate. I do feel like this person's intentions are to give something to you. The only problem I have with this is the fact I'm noticing the 2 people in the 6 of Pentacles. So they're distributing money to one person and another person's waiting. So I do feel like, again, I'm not sure if I picked this up. It was in one of your readings, if I'm not mistaken, where this person I picked up, there could be other people in the picture, if not multiple than just one other person. Or if you guys are just dating, I could see like that's not really a big deal unless they're hiding that or they're presenting it as if they're only investing in you. But I'm seeing like there's some other energy here. If it's not a person, if it happens to be not another person or multiple people, then it could just be more so on a platonic level. Other people that they are considering that they have to spend time with and give their time and their energy, like family, friends, work, something of that sort. But I am still going to consider that. There's 2 energies here. 7 of Swords. Yeah, I don't be tripping. I don't. The World. I know I don't be tripping. I'll save that towards the end because I'm gonna read what else the energies wants to come out. Because if I say this now, it might just be like, well, if something else good overrides it, then I'll just ignore that part of the reading. But nah, I do feel like this is something worth mentioning, because it wouldn't have came out that way. And I did sense something with that Six of Pentacles. Friendship. This friendship is leading to more. Addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. So this connection has the potential to lead to something more than wherever it is right now. There is a certain point or a certain level maybe that it's been at for quite some time where it hasn't been much progression or movement or stability. And I feel like it is due to something here with the addiction card affecting the relationship. There's some type of block within one or both of you, some type of pattern. Something unhealthy here could be within this person, because they are showing, to me, like I said, something is not all the way checking out. And I felt this in one of your readings already. So it says, if there was someone else you would definitely know. I'm afraid to let go of toxicity, patterns, and karmic ties, etc. So they may not be seriously dealing with people, but there's something here that they're not letting go of. And like I said, this addiction most definitely could be something that this person is doing, or both of you. But it's really more so emphasizing that this person has something that could be blocking this connection. So what I see is, this person, I feel like, might exhibit or show you some type of red flags. Something about this person that you can't really trust. Maybe you'll catch them in the lie, or you might call them out or something like that. But there's some type of ending or closure that needs to take place, whether that's this person has to let go of their deceptive activities, or some type of ways about them maybe that you weren't seeing, or that maybe this person was keeping hidden from you purposely, that gets revealed. So there's a need to close something out, a cycle, a chapter, whether that's with this person or without this person. Something has to be closed out here. It can't go on. And I do feel like Spirit is going to continue to kind of put a barrier between the two of you, kind of protect you a bit. You might be able to connect with this person on certain levels, but then there's certain ways where Spirit might block too much activity or too much time around this person, or like you'll have times where you guys talk and then all of a sudden, like, you guys just stop talking, or something happens that separates you two. That is your protection, because I feel like, again, it's something that's not checking out with this person. I don't know. When I feel that strong, like, conviction like that, like, I'm not saying that, like, it might not be what people want to hear, but if I'm getting something strongly and I keep, like, I feel it without the cards even validating it, or I feel it before a card comes out, it's something here. So just keep that in mind, because I know we will overlook something because we want it, but please do not do that. Like, that's not wise. Just use your discernment. That's all I have to say. But you have embraced adventure in your life. It says, Jesus said, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to those who are like these children. Matthew 19:14. So your advice, to come as a child moving forward in your life, not to be childlike is different from being childish, but it's that childlike nature that believes and holds faith. It doesn't have to have too much evidence of things. But I feel like when in this instance, in this case, Spirit does want you to be wise and discerning. When it comes to other areas of your life, Spirit is saying that there's a lot of things that your Spirit wants to reveal and show you. It's like beautiful things the Spirit wants to show you, but you have to have faith in that. You have to believe in that. And faith and belief, the word belief has lie in it, so I don't really like using that word too much, but faith within itself is to have faith in the unseen, because the spirit world is where most of activity takes place. The physical realm is just the aftermath of it, or one of the aftermaths. Okay, it's a limited perception of things. It has limitations. So this connection, I feel like, kind of separate that. Like, I want to be very clear not to be blind with this person, because there's something here. Like I said, I feel this too strong. Like, I can't. Something's not right with this person. It's like there's some things that you're not seeing about them, and I feel that they purposely, they're hiding it. It's not necessarily that it's too blatant in your face. They are deceptive in some type of way, to where if you're not really paying attention to what's going on internally, or what spirit is showing signs of, it can go unnoticed. So, like, when this person says, oh, you know, I gotta cancel, I can't go, I can't hang out right now, after they made all these big plans with you, and you can easily say, okay, yeah, maybe it's genuine, this person has something that came up, they can't hang out. But then, like, it might be a theme where this person does it. It's like, pay attention to certain things with this person. That's what I'm getting, okay? All right. All right, Namiko, thank you for your patience. All right, so this is your reading, and then we have Savvy, Briana, and I think Anonymous S. I think, I know I seen it. I know I'm not tripping. Okay. Miss Namiko, this is your read. So let's see what's going on with you and your person. I didn't see Alexis. Thank you. She's probably gone by now, but I didn't see Alexis' comment. All right, Namiko, what does she need to know about this person in question? This person in question, what does she need to know? What does she need to know? Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Okay. Your person feels connected to you. I feel like this person views you as someone that they could be happy with, or that they are literally happy with. They have a little bit of a fear with the Nine of Wands, like fear of falling in love, or the fear of how deep their feelings can actually go. So I feel like this person has been hurt before, because you also have the 10 at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Swords with the Lovers at the top of the deck. So this person's been hurt before. I do believe that. This could even be somebody that gets a lot of attention from people. They can attract lovers and all of that, but I feel like they don't allow it to go too far because of what they've been through in the past. But this person does have a mutual attraction, interest, or at the very most, love towards you, to where they can see a potential of something. But I feel like it scares them. Yeah, they might be a runner. When I split the deck, the Knight of Wands, they could be a bit of a runner. Like I said, I really don't feel like it's because they're a bad person. I feel like it stems from wounding. The Star card wanted to come out, the Sun. Yeah, this person does notice you. You do stand out to them. One thing about this is, like, you may make this person feel very safe or very vulnerable. That he's so cute. Yeah, the sun and the star. It's like you sent out to this person. I do feel like you're somebody that might be unique to them. With the sun, like I said, you bring out like this child, like safe, like I feel free to be myself. Like this baby is nude, and so is this woman in the star. So it's like this freedom, this innocence, this purity, this comfortability, free to be your authentic self, no strip. I'm not taking donations, you guys. Yeah, I don't do super chats on here. So unless you guys are just giving it to show thanks, I don't take super chats for readings. I do not. No super chats, please. The star and the sun. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you are someone that's unique. You're different. You stand out to this person. They do feel safe around you. They just have this little fear in the back of their mind, like about love. They have some type of block. But it's not that they're not completely open, because I see the 9 of Wands is like, yeah, I've been through some stuff. I've been through a lot, but I still have some push or some desire to like overseed, if that makes sense. I'm trying to read your connection or your comment. It says he's connected to the sun too, he says. Wow. Sun child. He a sun child. Yeah. So that makes sense. So if he, because I do feel like he has like this Leo vibe. Like some Leos, they have like that really attractive energy. Like a lot of people tend to like them. They like their personality. They like to be around them. They want to be friends with them. Or dating wise, a lot of people are very attracted to Leos, their energy. So let's see. What's this person feel? Mastery. You've learned a spiritual lesson. So yeah, this person may feel like they've learned their lessons in past relationships. They might be wise and all of that. I feel like they are, to a certain degree, spiritually aware and maybe even emotionally mature to a certain extent. But there's still that fear. So I wouldn't say they completely mastered that. Let's see. How does this person feel? How does this person feel, Holy Spirit? Marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. So they do feel like it has a potential for you guys. I don't think that this person is above like fantasizing or thinking about marriage. I'm not going to say that that's literal, like they want to get married. They might think about it. They might ponder the idea or fantasize about it. I feel like they have. With the go slow, take time to get to know each other, I feel like that's what they want to do. They want to take their time. But I feel like it's undeniable that this person really does really like you at the very least, like I said, or at the very most have love for you or be in love or feel these feelings of love. Because this person overall, like their feelings towards you with all these cards, it's very positive. It's like light energy, very promising energy, very free and pure energy, I feel. Have faith to walk through new doors with Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, for everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. So this could be, for both of you, like a new beginning, a new chapter in your lives, or just like this connection is very, not only maybe is it a new connection, but like some element of it, like as far as your love life goes, this energy is new and different from what you've both experienced before. The 10 of Cups, promise energy is very promising. So I would say get to know this person. I'm not getting anything that would say, you know, this person would not be worth getting to know or you're wasting your time. I do feel like there's a foundation at least to where you guys can have some positive exchanges between one another, that there could be positive exchange and pouring into one another positivity and light rather than taking away from that. This person just has a little slight fear surrounding love because they've been hurt before, but majority of their energy is very open to you, I would say. Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I like these cards. They're light. They're full of light and good energy. All right. So, best of luck to you. Allow things to unfold and like enjoy each other. Don't make it too pressuring or too, too much. You're welcome. All right. Miss Savvy, Briana, and then Anonymous, and that will be all for this evening. All right, Miss Savvy, asking about somebody new, this new person. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this new person. All right. Spirit. Oh, she's like, I've been watching. I've been hanging. Yeah, y'all that be sitting on waiting all this time, y'all really patient. I appreciate y'all. Because I know, like, sitting through readings, maybe you guys might be, like, sometimes some people, like, I don't know, maybe some people still watch and they still do this, but they'll watch and sometimes they'll get clarity from other people's readings. Because I've noticed a pattern sometimes, like, especially when I do, like, my happy hours, that people, like, in the exact order as their payments came in, I'll put it down that way, like their names on the list. I'll notice there's a similarity kind of to the questions. It's interesting. All right, Savvy. What does she need to know about this new person and where they're at with her? He just had to come out, didn't you? Yes, that happens. It's hair. I'm getting hair caught in my cards too. Like, it's annoying. The Devil card keeps wanting to come out. This person is not completely like over something, like maybe the pain of it. I won't say like this person is still in love with someone, but it feels like this third energy of something or someone that hurt them. They have not freed themselves of this. It's like a little bit of a burden, or something that kind of causes resistance. The Eight of Pentacles. It's kind of this, I get this energy of something that they have not healed, they have not worked on, they have not really addressed. They may know that that wound is there, but they haven't really fully addressed it, or they haven't worked on healing it. So it's like, though they may like initiate new energies or get to know different people or new people, it's like this old energy or this ex, someone that they dealt with, someone that may have did a number on them. It could have been a very toxic connection where they both may have been toxic for one another. Could have been a karmic connection. They have to work through that. They do, because I feel like it's either it's causing repetitive cycles in their love life until they focus on it to the point where they heal it, like really do the work, or it's like this karmic energy is causing a block, period, just in some instance. Whether it's causing repetitive cycles, which essentially is a block from a healthy movement or healthy connections, or it's just simply just blocking them from really moving on, moving forward. Because it's like these three people together, it's like I'm dating someone else or I'm talking to someone else, but there's this other energy in the back. How's this person feel? Yeah, I feel like this person does enjoy your energy, what you guys have, but just can't help but notice, like, I feel like it's this fixed energy. And if you guys notice, that devil card flew out on the floor. I put him back and it ended up at the bottom of the deck. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. Yeah. So the second chance doesn't necessarily have to be that you guys have known each other before. Obviously, this person's new. I'm more so getting like a second chance at love. Love deserves a second chance. But again, that addiction, I feel like it's going back towards this. It's some type of toxic energy that this person has not dealt with. They have not let go of. They still could be affected by it. Like there's still wounding here because of it. Could be something sexual, where maybe they were in a toxic bond with someone where it was just all about sex. It wasn't really much depth to it, but they were stuck to the person for so long. Kind of like a situationship. Situationship is not a real relationship. It's just a situation. It's a circumstance. It's, you know what I mean? And I feel like what really tied them to this person was the sexual energy or something very surface level that kept them hooked, kept them stuck. In a soul tie. Essentially, that's what I feel like it is. It's a soul tie, and they went through a lot of hurt and pain within it. So they could have also been someone that caused a lot of hurt and toxicity just as much as the other person did, and just did a number. Yeah. So let's see. What is your advice with this? Because this is a little heavy. It's a little. Okay, connecting with living water. Or connect with the living water. The sea belongs to him, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land too. I feel like Spirit wants you to connect with not only your emotions, like pay attention to how you feel within the situation, because that matters, but also connecting with this person as well. Not forming a trauma bond, but being able to, it's kind of like being able to be, how do I explain it? Because you don't want to take on the baggage or the energy of this person's weight, but like be someone that is compassionate to where you can kind of understand or at least empathize with what this person is carrying, if they allow you in, or as much as they allow. Like take into consideration maybe the things that this person says, or how they act, how they respond to things. Take that into consideration. Something with the emotions. Because this woman is, I'm paying attention to the interaction between the woman and dolphin. When I look at this card, I think of someone that has a way with the dolphin or has a connection with this dolphin. They're two different types of creatures, but there's a connection. So I feel like Spirit's saying to pay attention to something of like the emotional exchange between the two of you. Like I said, how this person makes you feel, how the situation makes you feel, and also like pay attention to how this person speaks, how they respond to certain things. Like really pay attention to this person, if that makes sense, while being compassionate with them at the same time. Like it's not saying to form a trauma bond, like I said, or carry a weight what this person is carrying, like take it on as your own and to where you feel stuck. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Because I feel like it's not saying that this person is completely damaged to where you can't get to know them, but I do feel like there's something here that's a block for this person. Okay. All right. That is your reading. It makes sense. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. As long as it's confirming what you already been getting, that's really what matters, or what God's been giving to you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Interesting. Okay. So, Briana, yeah, Briana, and then Anonymous S, and then we are done for this evening. All right, Miss Briana. Okay. How does this person feel? This person that you just met. You're welcome. Savvy, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay, someone you just met. See, what's the energy surrounding it? Holy Spirit. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I'm going to pull another card because this Queen of Wands was hiding behind the Eight of Cups. I feel like that has some type of significance. I feel like that's connected. I'm going to pull one more. Okay. This person's trying to detach themselves from someone from their past, I feel. That Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. This is someone that has a heavy influence on them, but I don't feel like this was an emotional connection. It doesn't have to be romantic. I kind of feel like it is, but it kind of feels like a mixture of someone that had an influence. That could be a mother figure or something, some type of person that had a influence on them, kind of like some type of power or control in a sense over this person. With the Eight of Cups, they're realizing whatever this connection was, it wasn't really, it didn't have an emotional depth to it, or it wasn't emotional fulfilling, but they're moving on, or their focus is letting go of this. So this person right now was at a place where they're soul searching what really makes them happy. I feel like there's a reason why Spirit may allow both of you to be in each other's lives at this time, because if I look at these cards, it doesn't really appear to me that this person's really in a place to focus on love or even invest in it. Like, they're not emotionally available for it. Honestly, that's what I'm seeing here. Because they're trying to detach from something or someone in their past. Someone that had a hold on them, like I said, some type of effect over this person, some type of influence. This person does not feel emotionally attached to them, or they're trying to emotionally detach from something that wasn't even emotionally fulfilling anyway, or it stopped becoming or being fulfilling. And now they're soul searching of what that is that's fulfilling them. Their path, in all honesty, I feel like led them to you for a reason. We don't have to like idolize what that is, but it's a reason. Let's see. Soulmate, stability. So there's a connection here. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. This is someone that I feel you may already have love for. And when I say love, not romantic love necessarily, though you may be attracted, you may like things about this person. You love and accept this person, which means you love this person unconditionally. This person may need to feel that, because whoever this energy is, I do feel like this is a representation of women that they're attracted to, because that's kind of how their mother is. I get that vibe that their mother is manipulative and controlling, where they don't really have a strong emotional bond with their mother. You might carry a certain nurturing type of energy, and this person, I feel like, met you because you bring some type of stability into this person's life. There's a reason why you guys have come into contact. Beyond romantic energy, for now, that is what I'm saying. I don't get too much of like romantic energy from this person, because I don't feel like they're in the place for it. But there's an acceptance here because their path led you to each other. And I feel like you're showing this person what it means to receive unconditional love. That's what I get from that. Because this person's still trying to understand their path, trying to understand what it is that they're really looking for. Not to say that they're going to get it all in you, because that will be perpetrating that codependency. But I feel more so it's like kind of to help this person in a sense, be a light on their path. That's what I'm getting. Because I don't feel like this person is used to women that really love and accept them. They kind of have been coerced to maybe be a different type of person, or, oh, if you do this, I'm not happy with you, or I can't be with you, or I'm not going to do this for you if you do that, or it's something toxic that this person's used to that they're trying to move away from. Holy Spirit, what is Brianna's advice? Yeah, I get trying to gain independence. So, yeah. Focus on your blessings. It says, yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. 2 Corinthians 9:11. Yeah. I'm getting from this, like, yes, focus on your blessings. And maybe I'm also getting to, you will be enriched in every way. As you, Spirit is saying, as you give. I want to read the full contents of this because I don't like doing that. I have to look this up real quick. Let me look up 1 Corinthians 9:10 first, and then to 11, because I want to get the full contents, or as much as possible, because I don't want to just assume that's what it's saying. Where is that? 10. Surely he says, for this is us, doesn't he? Yes, it was written for us, because whoever plows and threshes should be able to do so in hope of sharing in the harvest. So it's kind of like the energy that you put into yourself is also within the mind of, it's not just for me, but it's in consideration of others around me. And the more you do this, the more you have to give. That's what I'm getting from this. So I do feel like this applies to this situation. Hopefully that made sense. Yeah. So I feel like this person needs to see that they are worthy of unconditional love. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Miss Breyonna. So much love. Don't idolize the assignment. I'm just as a disclaimer, just see it for what it is. Okay, that's what it means, but don't be like, okay, I gotta make this a big emphasis out of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a part of the life and the blessing that you're being given to share and give with other people. So it's not to be idolized, it's to be worshipped. It's just what we have to give. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. Alrighty, Miss Anonymous S, let's get it. And that will be the end of the live. Ooh, how does this person feel about you moving out of state, child? Okay, let's see. All right. Holy Spirit, I ask permission to tap into this person's feelings. What do you want her to know? This person, concerning this person's heart towards her about moving. The Moon card tried to come out. The Three of Pentacles. The Moon wanted to come out anyway. And the Three of Pentacles. Look at that. So I guess all these cards. The Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. So I feel like this person is still wanting to invest. They're still looking to invest. But I feel emotionally like, should I still give? Hey, Samantha. You're welcome, Briana. It's 5 a.m. where you're at. Goodness. Well, you're in the UK. I feel like, yeah, the Page of Cups and Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands is like, there's a desire to still invest, but they're wondering if this is going to shift that? Is this going to change the possibility of investing? So they really don't know. I feel like they're confused as to where you two stand with one another and where this is going to lead, where this transition is going to lead. They're kind of confused. They don't know. It's kind of like a twist of fate, or how is this going to affect the fate of things? Maybe this person had plans, or they thought that you guys were established in some type of way, but this kind of makes things feel a bit unpredictable and confusing to this person, because in their mind they have invested in some type of way and they wanted to invest more to this connection, but now it's kind of like, should I withhold some of this? Because yeah, it's like, how to explain it? This to me feels like it's not in the plans, and they're wondering, is it going to mess up something that they already had established with you, and or maybe the plans that they already had in mind, if that makes sense. I mean, I feel like this is common sense, like it's self-explanatory, at least to me. Maybe for you, I don't know if it's like you wouldn't expect this from this person, but this is, I feel like to me, like, if you guys were already investing, it would make sense that this person's like, okay, well, where does this lead now? It's like something about it. It might be in a state of denial with the Moon card. Marriage. Yeah, so maybe this person and you might have talked about potential marriage, or at the very most, moving towards a stable commitment. Strictly sexual. So now it's like, where does this lead? Is it going to put us in a position where I shouldn't invest too much into this connection? Maybe I should just keep it strictly like physical, strictly sexual. They're confused. This relationship deserves a second chance. So it's like they're still hopeful, almost, in a sense. Like in their mind, like they're confused. They don't know where this is going to lead, but there's still an element of hope behind it. And then you have the time apart card is at the bottom of the deck. All right. So that's how they feel. Let's see, what's your advice? With God, all things are possible. So you might have to have some faith in where you're at and where you're headed, where you're going, because whatever it is that may be posing as some type of, the scripture that's included is Matthew 17:20. It says, if you have had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, the mountain being whatever the issues are, whatever your major concerns are, your fears are. It says, move from here to there, and it will move. So if you say to that issue, that problem, that worry, that fear, whatever it is, move from here to there, meaning you're able to shift and move the situation. If you have faith and believe that you have the ability to do so in the divine, in God, it shall be so. So whatever it is surrounding this situation that might be a concern or troubling or an annoyance or fear, block, whatever, Spirit's saying, if you have faith that that situation can turn around and it can move and shift for the better, it shall be so. So apply it to however it resonates with the situation, but that is what I'm getting as far as how this person feels. All right, y'all. That is the reading. We've been on here for quite a minute. Yes, so yeah, I'm going to close the reading out and I'll update the timestamps. It should be fairly easy because I already have the list in my note sections. All I got to do is copy and paste it and it will be updated. So probably by the time y'all get off of here, it will be done. Or by the time I get off of here, it'll be done. So you guys can go back and watch your reading whenever you want to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, all right, y'all. Be blessed. Be safe. I will catch you guys in the next video, next read. Okay. Yeah, it should be updated. So, peace. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Simone. If you are, you're being called to move, and I wish you the best on your journey. Much love. Be blessed, y'all. Peace.